As we discussed in the previous class, the importance of the LCR circuit is tuning circuit. In case of radio or TV, in olden days there is a knob that is also called tuner. When the knob rotates, the frequency of the circuit changes. Consequently, what channel or what station we require, we observe. So, in which there is some circuit is called tuning circuit. In this tuning circuit, there is inductance L and capacitor C. When we knob the rotates, the capacitor capacity changes. Consequently, the frequency of the tuning circuit changes. There occurs resonance with the station, concerning station. So, the important application of this LCR circuit is series resonant circuit. What is this series resonant circuit? So, in case of LCR circuit, there is an inductance L, capacitor C, and resistance R. This is connected with the alternating voltage source, that is E is equal to E naught sin omega t. In case of LCR circuit, we know the impedance of the circuit is Z is equal to square root of R square plus L omega minus 1 by omega whole square. And phase difference between alternating current and voltage is phi. Then tan phi is equal to L omega minus 1 by omega by R. What is peak current? We know in case of this case, peak current I naught is equal to E naught by square root of R square plus L omega minus 1 by omega whole square. We know in the electrical circuit, if resistance increases, current decreases. In this case, if impedance increases, current decreases. If impedance decreases, current increases. In most of our cases, we require more maximum current or more current. More current is required is nothing but impedance would be decreased. How can we decrease the impedance? That is our aim. So, in case of this, impedance Z is equal to square root of R square plus L omega minus 1 by omega whole square. We want to decrease this impedance. There is R is there, that is the resistance in the circuit. L omega, this is the inductive reactance, and 1 by omega, this is the capacitive reactance. R does not change, only it changes with the temperature. But where inductive reactance and capacitive reactance changes with the frequency, because omega is the frequency. Omega is the frequency. We know in case of inductive reactance, that is XL is equal to L omega. We know omega is equal to 2 pi nu. Nu is the frequency. If frequency increases, XL increases. If frequency increases, XL increases. That is nothing but inductive reactance increases. Consequently, impedance increases. What about 1 by omega? In case of capacitive reactance, that is 1 by omega. That is equal to 1 by C into 2 pi nu. In this case, if frequency increases, capacitive increases, decreases. Both of them in opposite direction. If frequency increases, inductive capacitance increases, inductive reactance increases. If frequency increases, capacitive reactance decreases. There is two cases occurs. So, if the frequency of this circuit changes by increasing or maybe decreasing, at the particular frequency, the inductive reactance and capacitive reactance are equal. We know when the frequency changes, inductive reactance changes, capacitive reactance also changes. At a particular frequency, this inductance reactance L omega and the capacitive reactance 1 by C omega must be equal. When what happens? These two are equal is nothing but this term goes to 0. Then the impedance Z is equal to square root of R square, that is equal to R. It is very minimum. It is nothing but at a particular frequency, the impedance is minimum. Impedance minimum is nothing but current is maximum. Because we know current I is naught is equal to E naught by Z. Z minimum is nothing but current increases. This frequency is called resonant frequency. This frequency is called resonant frequency. We know all these instruments are connected in series. So this is called series resonant frequency. This circuit is called series resonant circuit. So at resonant frequency, this capacitive reactance and inductive reactance are equal. So that L omega is coming this side, omega square is equal to 1 by LC. That is omega is equal to 1 by root LC. But we know omega is equal to 2 pi nu. That is 2 pi nu is equal to 1 by root LC. That is nu is equal to 1 by 2 pi root LC. This frequency is called resonant frequency. So this resonant frequency does not depending on the resistance. There is no resistance in this circuit. It is only depending on the inductance L and capacitance C. So in case of tuning circuits, when we rotate the knob, capacity changes, correspondingly frequency changes. If this frequency is equal to the frequency of the station, in case of radio, this frequency, if it is equal to radio frequency of the Vijayawada station, it is shown. If we require Hyderabad station, we want to change this frequency by changing the capacitor. The frequency of this circuit is equal to the frequency of the Hyderabad station, it is shown. So this is the method to observe the frequency, to change the frequency in this LCR circuit. This is called series resonant circuit. So when we draw a graph between current and frequency, so when we have to take along the x-axis is frequency, and peak current, that is along the y-axis, that is I0 is taking along the y-axis. At very low frequencies nothing but the XC is more. XC is more is nothing but impedance is more, current is less. So at very low frequencies current is minimum. When frequency increases, the current is increases and rapidly increases at some place where the current is maximum at some frequency. And again frequency increases, the current decreases rapidly. Where the current is maximum, the frequency is called resonant frequency. At such particular resistance R. For example, it may be taken as 1000 ohm. If this is taken as 1000 ohm, this is constant. When frequency changes, this L omega minus 1 by C omega changes. Correspondingly, impedance changes, therefore current changes. So, at low frequencies, current is minimum. At high frequencies also current is minimum. At some of the frequency, current is maximum. This frequency is called resonant frequency. If resistance increases, then what happens? If resistance increases, impedance increases, so that current decreases. So if it is R, if resistance is taken as 2R, the current is just like this. The resistance here we are taking 2R. So we know if resistance increases, current decreases. The maximum current is this one. So from this what we observe, the first one is if the frequency changes, current increases rapidly, and at a frequency, certain frequency, the current is maximum and thereafter decreases. This frequency is called resonant frequency. So this is the main important. And second one is when the resistance increases, corresponding peak current is decreases. That is the second point we observed in this series resonant cycle. Thank you.